Good morning, everybody. I am down here at McCardle today, having all you fourth graders are coming over to pick up your personal belongings today. So I thought I would read you a story, and I have a couple different reasons for picking the story that I did today. So if you tuned in yesterday, you will remember I was going to pick a fun Friday book. And this book that I'm reading, I know that a lot of you guys from McCardle have heard it probably more than one time. And I can't keep these books in the library at all. Once they come back in, they're checked right back out. So now, the second reason that I picked to read this book today is I've had a lot of our teachers here. They're pushing me to challenge our very own Fresno Unified Superintendent, Mr. Bob Nelson. Shout out to him. He has been doing his own reading online, and so they've wanted me to challenge him to a read-off. So Mr. Superintendent Nelson, in the books that were loaned to you from McCardle, you will find a specific book that I am challenging you to read for your next reading adventure. Now, I am actually starting with number 2 in this series of books, and I know you've heard it many times, but I had a teacher once tell me that reading a book over and over again is like visiting an old friend. You just can't get enough of them. So, we're going to visit a couple of old friends today, and this book is called Mustache Baby Meets His Match. And the author is Bridget Hios. The illustrations are by Joy Ange. So let's visit our old friends again. Mustache Baby Meets His Match. Baby Billy was born with a mustache. Usually it was a good guy mustache, but occasionally it curled up at the ends into a, well, you know. Good mustache or bad, Billy's family loved him. Then one day, baby Javier came to town. He was new and had a lot to learn, so Billy decided to show him a thing or two. Like how he was the sharpest shooter in the West. Check him out. He's shooting hoops. And how he could work on the railroad all the livelong day. Look, a play train set, yes. Javier couldn't believe how rough and tough Billy was. But this wasn't Javier's first rodeo. He had a few things of his own to show Billy. Like how he could wrestle a bear. He could catch a fish with his bare hands. But now look, those fish are goldfish. Best things ever. And chop down a tree in no time flat. And yes, I know you guys always used to tell me it's not a tree, those are flowers. But fun. Billy had never seen such grit, except when he was looking in the mirror. He intended to prove that he was a true hero and that Javier was just his sidekick. He challenged Javier to a duel. But Javier disarmed Billy. So a duel is another word for sword fight. So they're playing sword fight. And forced him to walk the plank. And oh no, we have that mean old stuffed shark down there. Then Billy put on a magic show, and he turned one cookie into 2. Check that out. Yes. But Javier made both cookies disappear. There they go. Disappeared right into those kids' mouths. Well, Billy tried to best Javier at math, art, aviation, and running for president. And for the final showdown, a motorcycle race. As they rounded the curve, Billy was ahead by a hair. See it? But Javier won by a whisker. Yes, that really chapped Billy's hide. And you remember what we said chapped his hide meant? He was getting angry. His mustache began to grow and curl up at the ends until he had a, wait for it, you guys ready to say it with me? Until he had a bad guy mustache. Oh yes. He turned into a mad bandit, robbing Javier of his most prized possession. That infuriated Javier. Remember? Infuriated is also another word for mad. Nobody stole his hog and got away with it. And a hog is another word that they use for motorcycle or bike. His beard grew pointier and pointier until he had a, ready, wait for it, bad guy beard. Yes, dun 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 dun. Javier chased Billy into a wrestling ring and became the masked luchador Barbanino, aka Beard Baby. Billy faced him as pro wrestler Mustache Baby. The crowd couldn't wait for the match to begin. Mustache Baby dodged Beard Baby's high-flying maneuver. But just as Mustache Baby was ready to pin Beard Baby, do you remember what happened? The melee was broken up. Mommy caught him. The wrestlers were sent to separate corners of the ring. Billy was sweaty and sad. He had wanted Javier as a sidekick. Instead, he had become a bitter rival. And I know you guys know a rival means they're enemies now, not friends. There, his mother said. Lots of friends wrestle with competitiveness, but sometimes the most important race is being the first to say you're sorry. Well, Billy knew he could win at that race. And then look what happened. He got his good guy mustache back. Yes. He raced towards his friend, but Javier met him halfway. And instead of being Billy's sidekick, Javier became his partner. And sometimes his partner in crime. And look, they've got cookies again. The end. Fun Friday books. So anyway, Mr. Superintendent Nelson, I let you borrow our Arg Mustache Baby book. So my challenge to you is I want you to read that book to us next. Everybody have a great weekend. We'll see you next time. Bye.